welcome to my live. If you are just joining, make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and we'll get to talk about our topic today. On today's topic, we are talking about how Afrobeat or African music has actually made it to the Indian subcontinent. It is quite an incredible journey from local music to where it is today. So it's an exciting time for Africa, and I'm going to be like outlining some of the um, things that actually made it possible for African music to actually go into the Bollywood system. And if you guys remember very very well, uh, in 2023 was a pivotal turning point for African music going into India with the tour of Rema. I don't know how many of you know Rema. Rema is one of the most, like I said yesterday on my live, is the number three in African music. And the likes of Burna Boy, Davido, and the Rema, they are top three. I can see you have joined. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you for clicking the like button. I am really really excited. Make sure you make your presence known at the comment section below. Share the live to your friends so that we can actually people will get to know more that the live is on now, and they can join and participate in this live. My name is Incredible Cliff. If you are part of the Incredible family, make sure you share, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification so that anytime I upload any content, you will get to be notified first. So, like I said, we are talking about how uh, the Afrobeat music has actually made it into uh, not only Afrobeat, African music has made it into India. One of the biggest song that made it across was Rema's "Baby Calm Down," like calm down. All over India, Indians, they love things. They love when they love them. When they love something, they go in for the, you know, if you think India, the kind of cultural relationship we have in India is actually phenomenal. If you look at it deeply, Indians were colonized by the British. Nigeria also was colonized by the British. In fact, India was one of the biggest country that the British colonized. And hello, thank you so much for joining Skilote D5. I don't know whether I pronounce your name correctly. Thank you so much for saying hello. You are my top fan right now. So India was right. In India were colonized, but if you look at it very deeply, they didn't throw away their VB. I can see you. Thank you so much. Smash the like button and also turn on your bell notification. Subscribe to the channel and also share to your friends so they could know, and so that the channel, like the community, will be big. I can see about 24 of you are live now with me. This is an exciting time. If you're just joining, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about how African music has made it into. You look very nice. Thank you so much for the compliment. Thank you so much. I'm really excited for that compliment. It's really tough, but thank you. So African music has actually had its own up and down, and if you look at the cultural, I liked. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you look at the cultural, I saw. Thank you so much for subscribing, VB. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And also, please make sure you share to your friends or anyone who might have, probably want to see this. Please, so that we can actually, thank you so much, Skido. Thank you. So, like I was saying, India and Nigerian have something in common with the colonialism, but our colonialism is actually a little bit different because Indians, when they were colonized, they did not throw away some of their traditions. They hold on to their tradition, but they actually do away with some of the British, kind of culture and all of that. They didn't even hold down. They didn't hold back their music and all of that. They still maintain their cultural identity, their music, their spirituality. They didn't do all of that. It is only maybe in Nigeria and other places that actually all those things went. Like in Nigeria now, once when I was growing up in my school, in my secondary school, if you speak your language, if I'm speaking my language, they will penalize me for speaking my language. They say vernacular is prohibited, but I don't think that is the case. Even though I know the main language, or the language of business in India, is also English and Hindi and all of that, but there's a clear difference. But our cultural identity, our cultural differences are not that much. So it is not surprising to see that Indians are embracing African music, Afro music. And that is not in isolation with what is happening today, the current trend of the streaming platforms, because this wouldn't have happened if it was in those days. They just have crazy music. That is that is fantastic. They have crazy. What do you mean? Indians have crazy meals? They have one of the beautiful. They have the best meals. I know that for sure. I know. I like the fact that they kept their tradition anyway. So we're not talking about meals for now. We're talking about how the African music actually crossed to India. It is fantastic. So, like I said, it's not in isolation what is happening today. In the past, if you tell me that African music will go to India, I will tell you the chances are very, very slim. But nowadays, um, we have the streaming platform, we have Spotify, we have a whole lot of streaming platform, we have YouTube Music, we have Apple Music, we have a whole lot. So there are tendencies that African music, Afro music, will make it to the Indian market, and we are seeing that now. And the likes of TikTok, a lot of creators on YouTube Shorts and the Instagram, definitely there are chances, and we are seeing that with the likes of the breakthrough with Rema in 2023 was one of the biggest breakthrough. He went to India and basically just dominated the whole of the. I think he went to Mumbai and maybe Mumbai and other places, and he totally dominated the whole place. Indians definitely love "Baby Calm Down, Calm Down." You can sing it if you want. Please, if you're just joining, if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button so that more people will discover this live and they will get to join and we'll get to increase our community and build our presence over here. If you have not subscribed yet, Africa for life. Yeah, Africa. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for saying that. Africa is definitely doing a little very, very well. Luis Pagan subscribe though. Thank you so much, Luis. Thank you so much for subscribing. Africa for life. Thank you guys. So like I was saying, in 2023 was one of the turning points in African music, making into Indian subcontinent. With the love that love and wanting thing. If you guys know CK, there is a song by CK that was making the wave all over the world, and one of the places that the song was received wholeheartedly was in India. People use the song to play all kinds of things. They even infuse it to the local beats. They did a desi style, all kinds of style. They use local language to sing it all over TikTok and other platforms, social platform. It was one of the biggest songs back then. And the likes of Calm Down. Calm Down was one of the biggest songs in 2023 when Rema came, when Rema actually went on a tour in India. It was as if a super global star was coming. Like it was as if back in the days when American artists used to come to Nigeria and everywhere was just so good night. Thank you so much. Thank you for actually stopping by. Thank you for supporting. You're my number three. You're my top three fan on this live. Thank you so much. She quoted that. Thank you so much. So if you're just joining and tuning in, we are talking about how African music made it to the Indian subcontinent. It was not an easy feat. So please hit the like button, the love button. You can see the love button by your right hand side of your screen. Hit it multiple times so that other people will get to discover this live. My name is Incredible Cleve and I'm streaming live from Lagos, Nigeria. So like I was saying, Rema was actually wonderful, and CK. the likes of Burna Boy, Davido has actually made a whole lot of wave in India. And let me tell you a story. And let me tell you a story about this Baby Countdown and how great it is, and how some Indian DJs like Shetty, I don't know, there's a guy called Shetty, is an Indian DJ, is now infusing the local music with Afro music. He's a DJ, and I think he's called I've forgotten his name, but he's actually doing that on a low key. People have not noticed him that much, but I believe in a couple of years or something, people will definitely know about him because he's doing a great job. Honestly, just two songs now, just two songs. Yeah, just two songs. But there are other songs. There are other songs. Definitely, don't get me wrong. There are a whole lot of songs that Indian love. I want to tell you a story now. During Diwali, I think I happened to uh, attend one of the one of the parlor party. I was taken to a parlor party by one of my friend, and when we got there, uh, we were discussing and we were talking. It was a very very interactive section. We were talking so well, both in Hindi and English, and one of the hosts was like, I please play me Baby Calm Down. And after that, one of the song I love most is this song by P Square, Shekini. I was like, how do you know Shekini? He said, the song is so big in India. I was like, are you serious? So you might be here in Nigeria or in Africa not knowing that your songs have actually gone global. I think the reason why Afrobeat is so appealing to people outside of African continent is because of the beat, the feeling, the style, and the whole thing around it. Those beats and the rhythm is so killing. You can dance to it, you can sing to it, you can, even when you are sad, when you are frustrated, whatever you are doing, you can definitely do that. That's crazy though. Definitely, we have to make a research. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I actually did a whole lot of research. I know Louis Pega. Yeah, I did a lot of research, and I discovered that even Two Face actually did a song with an Indian artist, um, which is very very nice. And don't get me wrong, even Bollywood songs have actually made it into African, music or entertainment industry, and people love it. There, in fact, there is a program here in Nigeria called what's the name? I think there's a television series that people are going crazy about. Like, they are literally going crazy. People don't stop talking about, they don't stop talking about it. They talked about it all every now and then, and it's an Indian program. So, and in there, and people already know that Indian movies, whenever they are actually there will definitely be a dance kind of, a part to every movie, every Indian movie. And sometimes, the slow motion when a crime is about to happen, like maybe they shoot someone a gun, and the gun takes like almost 3 hours before it gets to the person that he wants to kill. So all those things are definitely well known. Yeah, Bollywood. Yeah, in Bollywood. It's really crazy though, but Bollywood has actually made it into Africa a long, long time ago. But now I'm seeing that Afro music, African music, is also making its way to the Indian market is fantastic. So I think one of the factor that is leading to this particular one, too fake. Yeah, it's actually too fake. Will I say it's too fake? I think that is just the way the director actually wants it to be. Movies are directed by people, so I think that is just the way they want it to be. Louis Pegan, thank you so much. You're really, really, supporting the live. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and share to all your friends so that they can join, and we can expand this discussion. I might not say it's too fake. It might probably be the way the director wants it to be, so that he can actually, like, it will create that, antics, like, oh, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? Is he going to hit or not? And all of that, you understand? So I think that's what it is. So I think one of the factor, like I said earlier, that actually is helping this, shift, cultural shift, is the modern day, like the rise of social media. Yeah, if you look at it very well, if you go to TikTok, you see a whole lot of creators from all over the world, from the UK to the US to India to China to Australia, all over the world. Literally, you will see a lot of them. Stereotype official. Oh my God, I was just talking about you yesterday. I was watching. In fact, I was watching some of your videos. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday night before I slept, before I ended my life. Not ended my life anyway. Like before I stopped streaming. Stereotype official. I was telling someone that, hey, we started this together. Like I remember when we started together, you were having just how many subscribers? Very, very low. Then all of a sudden you just boom, you just went so crazy. Well done, you are doing a whole lot of job. I saw your job. You're doing a great job. Stereotype official, you guys also follow Stereotype official. He's doing a great job, exposing a whole lot of things in Nigeria and all of that. Thank you so much, bro, for coming on. Bro, it's been years. Yeah, it's been years, man. It's been years. And nice to see you again. Nice to meet you again. Thank you, bro. Nice to meet you. I'm like, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about life, man. Life, yes, that life. Stereotype, nice to have you over here. Please, thank you. Kindly smash the like button and also share so that other people can join and discover this life. If you're just joining, I'm talking about how African music has actually crossed over to India. It's something that we never see coming, but if you probably look at what is happening with the advent of social media, like TikTok and the likes, you will definitely agree with me that there are tendencies that will definitely happen. So and now look at what it is. You see Baby Kanda move it over there. In fact, it's not only India, it moves all over the world. It was one of the biggest songs in 2023. There was a guy of Nigerian descent, but he's actually from Germany, but his parents are from Benin. He used that song to make a hell of money. He was moving from one place to one place. He would just dance a little bit and he would I don't know whether you guys know the guy. He would just move his hair, like he has a whole lot of afro hair. So after dancing for a while, he would just move the hair like this, and sometimes he will actually just do as if he's stealing your phone or something. So it was wonderful, and he went all over the world, literally all over the world. It was quite a nice song. And also Love Unwanted was also one of the biggest songs that made it into India. And the likes of P Square, you might not know this, but P Square songs made it to India pretty well, like Shekinini. They love it there in India a lot. And Chop My Money, Chop My Money, Chop My Money, I don't care. African music has integrated into many continents. I know the guy with afro hair that went on tours from country to country. Yes, 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 yes. Stereotype official. Please remind me of his name. He's one of the guys that I love a lot. I used to watch him a lot on YouTube. They like love songs too much. Definitely, Indians love song, but I don't know why they don't like kissing on movies, or maybe they started doing it. I've watched a couple of their music movies, like Slumdog Millionaire. I've watched Jab We Met. I have watched a couple of them, like Three Idiots. Three Idiots is basically you can, oh, there's a love twist on it also, but never see them actually kiss at all. They like love songs. It's strange. It's not strange. It's actually a cultural, like is the cultural stuff. Stereotype of feature. Please remind me of the guy on the comment section. Please just remind me of the guy. I think he's from Benin. I remember when he came to Nigeria and he was wearing that strange, skirt like a lady, very long, and people were drumming and he was dancing a lot. It was so beautiful with that their Benin stuff. It was nice. So we Africans, we we Africans won't do that. What do you mean we won't do that? I'm suffering for his name. All right, Stereotype official. Thank you so much. Thank you. We Africans won't do that. Louis Pagan, what do you mean that we won't do that? We Africans also love love. If you look at the Nollywood industry, a whole lot of, especially Frederick Leonard movies now. If you go on YouTube and check, Freddie Leonard is making a whole lot of movies about. Although some of the movies are teaching us a whole lot of stuff, some about love and all of that, make the kissing real. Ah, Africans, we do it real, yeah. In our movies and in our music videos, we make sure we are real. And one thing you don't know, one thing you might not know about African music is that not everything that they use in the music videos are actually rented. Most of them are owned by them. Yeah, you might think probably they are rented, but most of them are owned by the artist. In contrast to most of the American artists where they borrowed mostly almost all the items they use in their music videos. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I believe most of the items used in the music videos are owned by the artist. It just maybe some of them are borrowed and all of that. You understand? So making it real, sometimes we make it real. Although some of the money that are spread in the music shoots, most of them are not real. Yeah, they are not real. So if you tell me about that, then that is actually absolutely on point. So, like I said, the reason for the cultural shift is due to the streaming services like the Spotify that make music global. Like sometimes, like Wizkid say, my music travel without visa. Music is actually the food for the soul. A lot of artists will tell you that. So the moment people discover that, oh, the sound is good, because I don't understand how people in the UK, in the US, vibe so good, so well with a Nigerian or African music. I don't understand how, but they do. They do, and they enjoyed it a lot. I remember when Burna Boy actually released that song, yeah, it was making wave all over the world, and people were singing it non-stop. And whenever he goes anywhere, he fill the whole stadium, the whole arena, we're all in the brim. So, like I said, the reason why the shift is happening is due to the streaming platform. People are able to access music easily, unlike how it used to be before. Before you have to buy a cassette, you have to buy a CD, and most of the time when the CD got crashed or something, you are unable to watch freely. Sometimes it just buffers, and but now with the 5G coming on, 4G and all of that, you are able to stream, you are able to do things easily, download things very fast, and it's actually beautiful. I think that is the reason why we are having this shift now, and it's really, really beautiful. Like I said, Indians always keep their culture. They never throw their culture away. I really envy them for that. They never throw their culture, their religion away, unlike what Africans did, unlike what we did in our own side over here, when we just discard our own tradition and religion, and we just went for the white man's own. They never did that. Their culture, their tradition. Have you listened to an Indian song? There is no way you will listen to an Indian song, whether you understand the language or not, that you will not feel something. you know just imagine. Sunana sangi marima age tumare age tumi mere raju tumara raju tumara. The way the melody, the way they sing is so beautiful. But despite that, they are still looking for other sounds. Afrobeat, Amapiano has made it into India. I believe Makossa have made it, because some of them like what's his name, P Square sounds. If you listen to Shekinini, oh yeah, Shekinini, oh yeah, Shekinini, yeah, Shekinini, that's more or less like a Makossa kind of song, and some of them loved it a lot. So there are some people in India that just felt, hey, I think I cannot just limit myself to the local sounds. I need to actually listen to varieties of sound, and make choice for myself. Whether I have to like this or not. It's not something that you are being compared to do. You must definitely like this song or this. You are free to choose. Choice is yours. I think they are really, really embracing the African sound. And one fact you might not know about India is that they love Fanta a lot. I don't know why. And one of the most popular drink over there is. All right. So if you're just joining the live, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, because we'll definitely be having a whole lot of live, like we'll be coming on live all the time and all of that, talking about African music and African culture, tradition, and all of that. If you have made it, if you have made it this far to this live, thank you so much. You are really really supporting this. The likes of Louis Pegan, I see you. Thank you so much. Likes of Stereotype Official, nice seeing you back again. I'm still waiting for the name. You have not actually dropped the name. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciate you. You are doing great things and you are supporting the community. So like I was saying, the likes of what's his name? I think there's a guy actually currently infusing local Indian songs with Afro songs. The guy name is Shetty. His name is Shetty. You guys should go and look him up. Some of his work in this streaming platform like Audio Mark. You can actually go to Spotify. You will also find his work over there. Make the all right, you can go there and you will see it also. You can also go to other like YouTube Music or YouTube. You will see a whole lot of his work over there. So and I think this shift is actually definitely worth it, because what African music has actually done in a couple of years, like five, let me say 5 3 4 5 years, has been tremendous. We moved from making local music with local percussions, local talking drums, local flutes, local horns. The horns you do poo, and also those what was that? I think the what is the name? A Stereotype Official. If you are still down there, please. If you are still there, just let me know. That Igbo music instrument that they use in Ojapiano. That what's his name? I think it should be uh what's his name? Five Star Music. Casey, the Casey that sang Limpopo. If you stay, just let me know what is the name of that particular thing. Guys, if you know the name of that particular instrument, that music instrument, please put it on the comment section below so we can talk more about it. It's actually amazing. The way it actually drives somebody's spirit up is crazy. Whenever you are listening to it, it drives you up to do a whole lot of things. And one thing you might not know, the Amapiano style of music is also killing. The song originally came from South Africa, right? Even though I know some people want to actually claim it as originating from their place, but it actually came from South Africa. We need to say the facts. And the song is the sound is making its entry into a whole lot of countries, and I love the vibe. When you play the Amapiano vibe, when you play the Amapiano sound, the way it sounds and the way you actually put your head like it's really really crazy. And whenever a Nigerian person picks up something, they redefine it and makes it theirs. That's exactly what is happening in our piano also. Right now, you might even think the song originated or the sound originated from Nigeria, because the way our people have actually used the sound is crazy. It's really crazy, man. You guys, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below what that Ojapiano instrument is called. That Ojapiano instrument. That I think they use it for mostly Igbo festival and all of that. Please, guys, let me know. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please smash the like button and turn on the bell notification for more. And subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. It's very, very important. My name is Incredible Cliff, and I'm really excited to have you here on my life. If you're just joining, like I said, we are talking about how African music has made it into India, and one of the things we say that actually drive this particular trend is due to the rise of social media. In fact, to be honest with you, very soon you will find out that people will not be subscribing to their DSTV, their cable subscriptions anymore, except if they do something. And I think they are really, really thinking towards that, because now they brought up their streaming platform, because people are really, really making a big shift. If you look at what is happening, people are watching more streams on YouTube, people are watching streams on TikTok, people are watching stream all over. In fact, YouTube now, if some smart TVs now, most of the smart TV right now have YouTube. You don't need to start putting or subscribing to anything. You just use YouTube. So it's a really big shift, and I think if most of these cable guys don't actually move fast, they will be left behind, just like how computers actually replaced typewriters, and those people who have the technical ability right now are render jobless or something else. So the shift is actually happening very very fast, and one of the most go-to entertainment place right now is YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platform. Most conventional news agencies or news companies are actually going on live streams on YouTube and other places. So people actually come on YouTube to to get entertainment, to get information, to get educated, a whole lot of stuff. So the shift is happening very very fast, and I think that is the reason why now African music is going global. It's not just high life. In the past it used to be high life. We have yeah, it used to be high life. And okay, I think let me see. Stereotype official. I'm still waiting for the name. I think you say you were surfing it. I'm still waiting for the name. So guys, if you have made it so far, we have actually streamed up to 30 minutes. If you have made it so far, thank you so much for joining the live. Let me know, drop your country or drop your flag of your country or wherever you are actually watching from. Let me know. Hello VB. Hello, thank you so much for joining the live. I'm really excited to see you. Please smash the subscribe button and also smash the like button if you're just joining, and I'm really excited to see you. Yeah. So if you're just joining, I'm actually talking about how African music has made its way to India, India of all places. Like I said, I gave a cultural background, the historical background of the relationship between India and Nigeria. As you are aware, if you actually study history or you know very well, Indians were colonized by the British, and Nigerian the same thing, or most of the African continent or African countries were colonized by the British, and we share the same thing. All right. So but what I said was that Indians never threw away their tradition, their religion, and they hold very very dear to it. So it is quite surprising to see that they are shifting to African music. So, but the reason why I say that, the reason might be that African music has a whole lot of substance. Do YouTube remember me? Do you remember me? VB, I think so. Please, if you just, maybe just put on the comment section below where we have met, and, um, just kind of remind me, please, because your name is just VB. I don't really understand. Please just put it there and let me know. All right. So, guys, if you've made it to this far, kindly smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification, and just let's share to our friends so we can actually increase the life and build more community. So what I was saying, the reason why there was so much interest in the African music nowadays is because of the substance. African music has a whole lot of substance. When you listen to it, is either because maybe you want to dance, or you want to, so you can even learn pidgin, because one of the most spoken language in Nigeria apart from the normal English is the pidgin English. That is what everybody, no matter what, that's what everybody understands very very well. All right. So I think if you want to dance, definitely the beats are danceable, the songs are singable, the rhythms are fantastic. It's something that you can definitely vibe to. So that's why I think people love it so so much. So if you're just joining, like I said, smash the like button. Smash the like button and also turn on your bell notification. Like I said, we are talking about how African music made it into Indian music. There are a couple of songs that actually made it there, and in 2023 we have our boy Rema actually went to India, and he actually made wonders. He sold out arenas. He was invited to a show where he actually performed and danced, and it was incredible. He performed the song Baby Kanda, and one of his newest songs that was about to actually be released. It was a wonderful thing for the Nigerian audience to see that our African music has actually gone that far. they're not only Indian, it has gone global, and some of the arenas in the world have been filled to the brim, like the O2 Arena, the Madison Square Arena, the Tottenham Stadiums, and a whole lot of other arenas in like the stadium in France that Burna Boy actually filled some time ago. It is wonderful, and like I said again, the reason why African music is actually going global is due to the substance it has and also the rise of social media. Because right now, nowadays, you can easily just go to TikTok and just click on anything, and you might probably just get anything you want. Anything you want. It makes things very very easy. You can search things easily, and you get a result as soon as possible, very very fast. All right, let me give a shout out to some of you who are actually following up. Um, Shout out to She Shit Kote Die 5. You are my first person on live. And also let me shout out to Louis Pagan. I think probably you have gone to sleep. Let me also say shout out to VB. Thank you so much for coming on. Let me send a shout out to Stereotype Official. Thank you, bro, for coming to support. I'm still waiting for you to drop that name. Thank you guys. You guys are really supportive. So like we're saying, how do we actually take this forward? I think we can actually take this forward with more collaboration. We have a whole lot of artists in Africa and also in India. I think if they collaborate more, we will definitely have a better cultural exchange. The likes of Burna Boy can make music with some of the artists in India, and they will bring that Indian vibe because Nigerians or Africans already loved the Indian sound, and they love their movies also. Even though when you shoot a bullet, it takes like 100 hours before it kills the opponent, and also the likes of Kiss Daniel is doing pretty well. He can collaborate with one of the artists in India, and that can actually bring about the collaboration, and the cultural shift. We can also have the likes of this what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? I think I spoke about him yesterday. Honestly, I spoke about him yesterday. That is uh, I think Davido, yes. Davido also can do a whole lot of stuff. He can do a collaboration with one of the artists, even Two Face or even P Square, who are already in that particular market. People love them. And, one thing about Indians, when they love something, they go for it. So I think maybe in the future we might see more collaboration and we might see more different sounds with the collaboration of India and Nigeria or African music. So if you're just joining to the live, we're talking about how African music has made it into India, and we say that in 2023 was one of the biggest time in African music when Rema toured India, and the whole place was all filled to the brim. The arenas that he actually toured were all filled to the brim. It was wonderful. And with the song title Baby Kandan was one of the biggest songs during that time. Then we had the Love and Wantiti by CK. We had Shekinini by P Square, and we have other songs that made it into that place that has actually shaken the industry. So we need more collaboration between Indian artists and Nigerian or African artists. It might not be. It might be Nigeria, it might be Zambia, it might be Kenya, it might be Ghana, it might be South African or whichever. Whether it's Makossa, Afrobeat, or Amapiano, any of them, or Highlife. We have Fuji music also. Whichever one that uh, can collaborate and bring about a different sound, that will be fine. But as it stands right now, we are at a crossroad, and our music has gone global, which is a very wonderful thing. If you're just joining, make sure you smash the like button, turn on your bell notification, smash the subscribe button also, share this live to your friends so we can actually build the community. My name is Incredible Cliff, and I can see you guys. Stereotype Official, thank you so much for joining. Louis Pagan, thank you so much for joining. VB, hello. Please kindly remind me. I might probably forget. Please remind me about this. Please let's smash that love button. Let's actually smash the like button so we can actually get other people to come on live and see this. If you're just joining once again, welcome. My name is Incredible Cliff. We're talking about how African music has made it to Indian music industry. It's a place where it is very, very difficult. If you know India very, very well, it's one of the biggest, is one of the most populated country in the whole world with about 1.4 billion. We're not talking about million. Nigeria is just 230 million people. India is about 1.4 billion, with a whole lot of religion, a whole lot of ethnicity, a whole lot of caste, a whole lot of people, both north, south, west, everywhere. There are a whole lot of people over there, and for an African music to make over there, and the African music receive a warm reception is a wonderful thing, is a beautiful thing that we never ever imagine. So guys, let me know what you think about this particular shift in the comment section below. What do you think actually made this possible? Do you think it's about the factors I just mentioned? Is it the social media, or is it just the new generation just saying, hey, I think we are done listening to the same sound. We are actually want to push further and discover a new sound, a new sound. I just want to know, what you guys think about it. Just put it on the comment section below. Make sure you put it on the comment section below and let me know. And like I said, I want to know what is the name of that particular thing that the Igbos use in making music. That particular thing, what's the name of that thing again? That the particular thing they use in Amapiano, I really want to know what is that. Okay, guys, let me. Am I? I think I'm sweating. If you're just joining, welcome to my life. Welcome to Incredible Cliff Life. I'm talking about how African music has actually made it to India, and we have actually listed a whole number of reasons why there is this cultural shift. We talked about the rise of social media, the death of cassettes. That is actually very important. You guys might not understand. Back in the days, you have to go to the dealership and buy a cassette, put it on the video, put it on the a DVD player or a CD player, and it will play. Then you can be able to watch some movies or some videos and all of that. But nowadays you don't need all of that. You just have to stream everything, because our internet is better now. Our streaming platforms are getting better. The rise of AI and everything has been integrated to so many things, and now we are having it very, very easy to do things. Downloading things just takes seconds these days now. So most of those technological shifts has actually made it possible for this shift to happen. Because if you know India very well, like I said, they were colonized by the British, but during that time it was very, very difficult for them to leave their own stuff. They embraced their culture to the core. They embraced their tradition. They never left anything away, unlike Nigeria that threw everything away and we just embrace other people's own. So if you're just joining up, my name is Incredible Cliff. I'm talking about how African music have actually made it to the Indian subcontinent. And please, if you want to be part of this, just smash the subscribe button. Also smash or click on the like button. If you go to the right hand side of your phone, you might probably see a lot of there. Just keep on tapping on it so that more people will find this live and they will join. We have been live for 43 minutes now. Just a few minutes to 1 hour. Please, let's increase, at least let's get to 50 likes so that more people can discover this live. We are talking about something very interesting, how our African music has put us on the map, continent on the map, and every day is actually doing a great job for us Africans. African is great. Like one of my commenter here says, Africa is great. Africa is one. I think Africa for life. Yes. Vivo Africa. Vivo Africa. Africa is one. So guys, that is what I have to say. That the reason why the shift happened is due to a technological changes. It could be also about the new generation wanting to actually have a shift in their listening. Their listening appetite is changing. They don't want to be stuck with one particular sound. They want to listen to different sounds. These times now, if you go to India, if you go to their pubs, their public places, if you go to some of their uh, bars, restaurants. If you go, you might be surprised. Maybe you are probably in Africa or something, because most of them are playing Nigerian songs. I might be wrong, please. I might be wrong, because I know some of my Indian friends who come around. They always want to play their own songs, but I know for sure that they love that baby calm down, and they love 130. They love Shekinini. They love chop my money, chop my money, chop my money. So let me know on the comment section below, if you're just joining, what you think about this. What do you think is making this shift possible, aside those factors I just mentioned, like the technological shift, the rise of social media, the death of CDs, and the likes of other things. Let me know on the comment section below what you think is driving this factor up. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you're just joining, like I say, smash the subscribe button, click on the like button, and turn on your bell notification, so that whenever I have any video, you probably have to be seeing it. If you are live, if you are up here and I didn't mention your name, please pardon me. I might probably not see your message, but I think I've seen some people's messages here, and it is really, really wonderful. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you guys. I'm really excited to have you guys, and we'll be doing this often. We have a whole lot of topics to actually explore, a whole lot of topics to explore together. I'm really, really excited. So before actually I take my leave, before I end this live, I'll be mentioning my top five top five Indian songs that, actually, like Nigerian songs that made it into India, that are going crazy even till today. They are still going crazy in India. My top five, my top five. Okay, my top five will be crazy. You have to pay attention very well, because you might probably hear me or heard me speak about them. I spoke about them earlier, but I'm going from number five. After this, I'll be ending the live, and we will do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow it will be African music to the world. African music to the world will be the title of our life. African music to the world. Make sure. Hello guys, I'm really, really sorry for that break. I think it's a network issue. I'm back live, and thank you guys for staying put. If you're just joining, make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and make sure you are following all my socials, so that whenever I upload a new content, you will definitely see. And also when I actually schedule the live, you will get to see. And make sure whenever I schedule, click on the waiting list, so that the moment I come on live, you will definitely be the first person to be seen. Support this live by you know smashing the like button and following whatever we're saying. uh Thank you guys for joining again. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the community. Like I said, I want to list the top five African songs that have actually made it into Indian music industry. My number four will be that particular Shop My Money. Shop My Money is actually a studio work by P Square, the P Square brothers, who sadly they've actually splitted. It is quite a sad one. A lot of Nigerians are not really happy. They splitted some time ago. They came back, but it was not like before. They still splitted. Now they have Rude Boy and they have Mr. P, and they are not really doing very, very well in music anymore. But they used to be one of the top African artists back in the days, and they have actually toured all over the world. Also India, they have toured in India, and definitely Indians love him so much. They love them so much. One of the songs that they love is that "Shop My Money, Shop My Money, Shop My Money. I don't care, I no care, I don't care, but I get them plenty. Hey, hey." So that's one of the songs that has actually made it into India, and they really, really love the song. And like I said, I actually gave an example of how they loved it when my friend invited me to an Indian party, and when I got there with the interactions, one of the guy was like, please, please, this, because we were playing it on YouTube, and it was like on YouTube TV. So it was like, hey, play me play me Shop My Money by P Square. I looked at him, I was like, is that not the Nigerian song? He was like, my friends liked it also. That was when I knew that, oh, okay, okay. So a lot of Indians really really love this song. So we played it and all of us sang it and we danced to it. So my top five songs, number five is Shop My Money. Number four is still by P Square. It's called Shekinini. Shekini. I think it's yeah, but it's Shekini. Yeah, Shekini. So it was a wonderful sound made by P Square once again. Uh, shaking in oh yeah, shaking in shaking in. It was a wonderful song also, and I think that has an essence of Makossa in it, because the way the sound was actually done is like a Makossa kind of sound. So definitely, and Makossa is still an African kind of soundtrack or sound or genre, originating from Cameroon. Back in the days, while I was still in secondary school, we used to dance to it a lot. Like Awilo Logomba. Hey, abrikitu puto putro kapta ha. Yeah, yeah. Pururuya. Yeah. So, so it's not a surprise to me that, excuse me, it's not a surprise to me that they actually, loved Shaking In. So Shaking In is number four African song that have actually made it into India. Like I said, most songs will definitely make it to India music industry with collaboration with Indian artists, because now with the advent of social media, you will see a whole lot of collaboration. People will cross borders, trying to sample some sounds and all of that. Burna Boy is already doing that. He has sampled a whole lot of songs from abroad and all of that, and he's redefining it. He's doing it in his own way, and he's actually having it his own way. So my number three will be this song by what's his name? What's this guy name? By CK. The song by CK, not Love and Wanting.
You understand so much, right?
What was it? Oh, I think it should be
Sing it a
Ye
bit.
by Burna Boy. You guys let me know. I think Ye by Burna Boy is one of the songs that actually made it into India, because I think he also had a tour. It might not be a tour, but I think he had no. It's Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah, back then Whiskey actually went to India and he had he actually in fact we heard a rumor that he was paid handsomely, in rupees, a whole lot of millions of rupees, maybe 3 5 crore rupees or something like that. So there was a song by Whiskey that made it into, maybe one dance, it might be one dance or some other song that made it into India, which is wonderful. And my number two definitely is Love Unwanted. Love Unwanted by CK was one of the biggest songs back then when it dropped. It was all over social media. TikTok, people were going crazy. People were redefining it. People were singing it. There was a lady from I think what is the name? She's from Canada. She used to re-sing songs a lot. She sang word for word all of that. She sang the song, and it was wonderful. So Love Unwanted by CK was one of the biggest songs back then that actually crossed over to the Indian music industry. My number one song that made it into the Indian music industry is, guess what? My number one song that made it into the Indian music industry would be um my number one song that made it into the Indian music industry would be this song by Rema. Baby, calm down. This your body and
You put in
put
my
me
heart for
put me in my
lockdown.
heart for a lockdown.
Oh,
Oh
lockdown.
lockdown.
Oh,
Baby,
lockdown.
see me calm down.
Good. It's like Fanta. If I tell you say I love
If I
you,
you say I love you, baby,
make you know just to be young girl.
make you know they do me younger. No tell me no. Baby can't give me a lo. Oh you got to go lo.
From my ear, you, eh?
Guys, like I said, I am not so good in
From my
singing,
ear.
but I love music. I love music a lot. So So that particular song is the biggest song that I've actually crossed to India. Ask any Indian person, if you see any Indian person, ask them. This is one of the biggest songs that I've actually crossed to India. Shout out to all the Indians. Danyavad, Bahut Danyavad, Indian Zindabad, India Bharat Zindabad. You guys are really doing well. Thank you so much for supporting African songs, and let's collaborate more. I think our cultures actually allowed that. We have an historical background together, and let's collaborate more and make our continent great again, Africa and India great again. So guys, there you have it. We'll come back again tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss our live. Make sure you click the like button so that you can share also, so that other people might get to discover this. Thank you so much. Shout out to Stereotype Official. Please make sure you probably put down the name of that dude who used the baby countdown for his most of his content. And also, I really know the name of that particular instrument used in Amapiano. I really want to know. Please, if you know, kindly put it on the comment section below. And I thank you guys for joining my live. I really thank you guys a lot. Thank you for those who subscribe. Thank you for those who watch. Thank you for those who commented. Thank you for those who share. You guys are great. Thank you for making the community big. We will grow this together, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, make sure you subscribe so that the live tomorrow you'll be notified and you will join it on time. I'll be leaving you guys, and I wish you guys all the best. All the best. If you're just joining, we are ending the live now. Join us again tomorrow. And tomorrow's episode will be Nigerian music to the world. Nigerian music to the world. So it will be big. It will be bigger than there, and we expect a whole lot of you to actually join tomorrow. I'll be scheduling it now. See you guys tomorrow, and God bless everybody. Bye bye.